President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy are in lobbying mode today as the debt limit deal looks set to be voted upon tomorrow, if it can make it past the Rules Committee in the House today. Bloomberg's Annmarie Hordern is joining us now from the White House with the latest. So, Annmarie, we know a deal was just step one. Now it's step two to get to the finish line. Walk us through what we should expect today and in the days that follow.
Well, today, Kaylee, you have House lawmakers coming back to Washington. Remember, they're supposed to be in their districts this week. A lot of them were home for Memorial Day parades and other events, and now they're all coming back because they have to vote on this bill. So, but you say correctly, the start of it, the first test is going to be this Rules Committee. There are 3 ultra conservatives in there. Do they vote to even allow this bill to hit the floor? That's going to be one of the first steps for Speaker McCarthy as he tries to navigate his members. They're also going to be he'll be meeting in person with his conference this evening, potentially a place for many of them to air some of their grievances with the bill and others to show their support for him. And then if it gets through the House with a vote set up potentially for tomorrow, then what we would have it work through the Senate. And in the Senate, while yes, the president has spoken about the fact that he's spoken to Mitch McConnell and he does think that, there is a path forward to this before June 5th, where the Treasury Secretary says that is the hardline deadline for the debt ceiling, there's going to be a number of senators who may want to make this a much more difficult, long, drawn-out process. You have the Senator Mike Lee, who wants deep spending cuts to raise the debt ceiling. You have Lindsey Graham over the weekend speaking to Shannon Bream on Fox News Sunday, talking about the fact that he does not think it does enough for defense spending when you look at a 3% raise when you factor in inflation. So any one of these senators could make this process much more cumbersome. So yes, there is a path, but it is not exactly going to be the easiest. And that is why you see Biden and McCarthy really trying to work the phones and coalesce the centrists in their party to make sure this gets over the finish line.